road, shall we? This ought to be fun. And by ought to be fun, I more mean I hope it'll be fun. Because I enjoy this game, but sometimes it can not be a fan of anybody. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see what we are for our starting round. Rotate a few times, see if I land on something interesting. Sure. Now, I have put on solos and extreme solos, because apparently I feel like causing myself pain today. And, you know, they have extreme available, so I'm of course gonna go for it. It's not gonna end well, but it's gonna be funny. Probably. Possibly. We'll see. Off we go. I'm sure having only one hand isn't gonna be a problem at all, no. Why would it be a problem? We'll either get normal solo or extra murderous solo. We got regular solo. Okay. Probably better to warm up with anyway. Though honestly, I've found that I actually do pretty well in extreme because I have the consciousness of, hey, if I fall, I die. I should probably be careful. Most of the rest of the people are much less careful, so dead. It solves itself. It's currently just me. Whether other people will join as we go, we'll see. I did put multiple Twitter posts out there encouraging people that I know to come join me, but I cannot guarantee anybody's actually going to follow up on that, since I did not get any responses beforehand. I do like that Alduin skin that's in front of me. I did buy it, even though it puts me at risk of not being able to buy the next season pass immediately when it comes up. I think we got enough time that I can make up the difference in showbucks. If not, so be it. We just go without a season pass for a bit. I play this game enough that I'm pretty confident I can make up the difference either way. Nice and smooth. Can't really cause that much trouble on this map, though. Come on, give me something I can knock people off of. I need to get that energy started early. I'm in a good mood today, though. That's why you see me just kind of dancing around a little bit. Whether that good mood will hold, we'll see. I'm gonna thrive as much as I can while I can. Opening my phone while this loads because I thought I saw a Discord. I'll have to look at that in a moment. Because it's not showing it on mobile Discord, so I'm a little confused. I'll check that after this round's over. Thankfully, it shouldn't take long. Especially now that I've got a more reliable controller in my hands again. Oh, you useless tripping hazards. It's such a smooth run go until that guy was face planted in my path. What is this guy's pathing? Jesus! Some people are just reckless drivers out here, I tell ya. There we go, 4th place, even though I got tripped up by a pile of useless people. Okay, what is this notification? Ow. Why is... Oh, Discord, why are you a pain in my butt? Okay, we're fine. Sorry you didn't have audio for that, because I had to click away, but... Discord's being dumb. It was just an announcement in somebody's Discord that, for some reason, wasn't prompting on mobile. It showed that there was a notification there, it just didn't show the number 1 there, so I could figure out where the actual ping was. Because for some reason, almost every app and social media and everything is just collapsing in on itself in the past few months. It's so weird. Oh, man. Well, fun's over, everybody. Time to die. Well, high odds of dying, anyway. My one goal on this map is usually to take somebody else with me if I go. So, we'll see how that plays out. There's only one rhino, though, so shouldn't be the worst. Depends on how much of my blood it wants. Oh, you want to go, huh? You want to go, buddy? You messed with the wrong guy now. Come here, you. No, you painted a target on your back by starting shit with me. I'm just chasing him around so he panics. I'm not even going to attack him, I'm just doing this to fuck with him. Ah, I thought I baited it right to get it to attack him, but it went for the other guy. Which, you know, we still led toward a casualty, so I'll take it. I just need to not die in the next 13 seconds. There goes another one. Oh, the horse came back. Are we gonna start the day with a win? Nah, that can't be. That can't happen. That's impossible. So it really is amazing what having a reliable controller will do for you. Mind you, this thing is old as dirt at this point by comparison to what I've been using, and it's still working better. There are some times where you just have a good design in hand and you should just never have given up on it. I let go of this one because the A button's super loose, but it still works perfectly fine. It just feels weird. I also just like the grip on the PS4 controllers better. But sadly, not so much. Got it, good enough. Yep, there's the path. I should have just let myself fall. Oh well. Whee! Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Dive, dive, dive. Yep, he's got the right idea. That's exactly where I was going. And we're good. Out of wall, guys, 2nd place. All you gotta do is take the high road and you're through in seconds. Because there's almost always a high road path through wall, guys. Rather than all this fiddle-faddle that people are doing, pushing the blocks around. But you have to take the high road early, otherwise people are going to move all the blocks around and just muck up everything. And it just gets unfortunate. Oh, speaking of unfortunate, I thought he landed that, and then the game went, no, he's down here. clearing Discord notifications while I wait. There we go. That way I don't have that sitting in the corner of my vision bugging the hell out of me. Because the taskbar section it's on is, like, right here in my vision if I'm looking at the screen. So it's always just vaguely nagging me. It just drives me crazy after a while. I'm liking the current rotation so far, because they did change the rotation again, I think, when they got rid of the event that was going on, and I think they did a little bit of stuff for Lunar New Year, or either that or they're getting started to do that. I don't know one way or the other on that one. I just remember seeing it on Twitter, I think, yesterday. But then again, Twitter's been such a mess that I can't even tell if that was recent or relevant. Thank you for your tail. Goodbye. Yeah, go chase him, not me. I don't have a tail. I'm not real. I'm a lie. How did... I don't understand how people can close the gaps like that sometimes. Because I try doing the little hops and such that people claim make you go faster, but I never feel like I'm going any faster. Such stealth. Like, it may be that that is actually giving me an advantage when I'm hopping around, but I genuinely just can't tell. It may just be small enough that it's not noticeable visually. He thought he was gonna cut me off. I fully expect to lose my tail at the last second or something and just be upset. Look at this guy, he's gaining on me without doing anything. He's just faster than I am. Did they make it so that tails make you slower now? I do not remember that being the case, but maybe that is a thing? Oh, fuck me. You know how I said I was gonna lose the tail at the end? Yeah. Got it! Oh, there it is, though. He stole it from me. Because somehow he was able to grab me without taking the tail. I'm guessing there was like a grace period? I feel like they changed something about tail tag, because it feels wrong. Mind you, I never really liked tail tag to begin with, but something about that felt off. Like, I'm used to having people grabbing my tail without actually touching me. That I've kind of given up arguing about. Because there's just nothing to be done about it. But him being able to just hold me in place till he could grab my tail was just kind of terrible. Right after I was so pleased with myself for making that diving grab, too. But then again, that's about par for the course. You manage to make a good jump and the game's gonna slap you for it. That's just how it goes. I don't think the creaking of my chair is coming through on the mic, but if it is, I apologize. It's going to become more problematic as I can't sit still right now because I just have just that right energy right now. Like, I'm not hyperactive, but I'm, like, fully on right now. Which hasn't happened that often recently. Up. Skip. Bop. Up. Yeah! Okay. Just gotta get past this big bastard right here, and we'll be golden. There we go. It's very rare there's significant issues down this way. I get hit a few times, sure. And I might fall once or twice, but it never is such an issue that I can't get through. Whereas getting caught in the fans, that's a death sentence. There we go. Top 10 again. I'm pleased with myself that I've managed to reach a point where I'm more or less top 10 almost every race mode unless something goes wrong. Which, don't get me wrong, sometimes things go horrendously wrong. Like, there's still times where I don't even qualify on maps like this, even in solos. Because you just have a bad day. You just die and die and die and die and die. And it's just a bad time. Oh. Well, let's see how quickly I can figure it out, or follow the crowd quick enough, one or the other. Which, my mind's on task right now, so in theory I should be able to do this, but sometimes brain just goes stupid on this, and I just cannot figure it out. So we'll see. I'm also just kind of tired of seeing this, because we saw it so much when it came out. Like, it was literally every time. Not sure why there was such a split there. Yeah, I think people are right on this one. Like, I definitely do a trust but verify with this game of, I look at it, go, yeah, that looks right-ish, and if everybody's going in there, they're probably right. It's not important to be first. Yeah? People are thinking that. Yeah, people are making it, so that must be right. Especially in that last row, just watch somebody go in and see if their name pops up on the scoreboard. If they do, then you know that was the right path. When in doubt, let somebody else guinea pig first. Because it's so easy to get stuck in a hate loop if you make a mistake. So I've definitely found myself getting in my own head real bad if I make a mistake, and then I forget where the correct path before that was, so I just end up all the way back at the beginning. After a chain of stupids. Just poking a couple people to see if I and get some reactions. Twitch, why you take away my follower base again? Why you do this? Like, I know it didn't suddenly drop to 0, but it just makes your heart drop a little bit when you see something like that when you look over. Like, oh, everybody's gone. Interesting. I haven't even done any of my usual bad behavior in this game yet. I shouldn't see everybody leave now. God dang it. Whee! This one's a bit of a crapshoot. Okay. I personally don't really like this one. I prefer the speed slide map, but I'm getting okay at this one. I just dislike the way it's so quick to just wipe everybody out. Because you end up getting a lot of people all qualifying, like, at the same time. Because there's very little you can do to change this map for yourself that much, in my experience. It may be that I just haven't figured out the trick. Because there are definitely people qualifying well ahead of me, as you see there. So I don't know where they made up the other 7 points. I can account for 1 or 2 points by the fact that I ended up missing a couple rings. But where'd the other points come from? Yeah, I'm gonna end up not making it right on the last ring, aren't I? Oh, no, I was the last one. Okay. Ah, okay. Here we go. This is gonna separate out a lot of people. Potentially me as well if I get too greedy. I've got a decent success rate on this map compared to a lot of people, but I have a bad tendency to try to play dirty on this map and I get killed for it. So we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, somebody just sent himself off the map instantly, and I really have no idea why. Aside from, I think they just didn't know what they were doing. Or just didn't want to do this map. Which, honestly, understandable. This is another map I've kind of gotten a bit tired of. I don't understand these people that are so crazy as to jump on these blasters, too. I know there's some tricks you can do by jumping on them, but they terrify me. Because I have seen way too many people not come back if they go skyward. Yeah, you're not going for it, okay. Ah! I fucked myself on that one. I thought I angled it correctly, but I'm still getting used to this different stick, so I pulled a little too hard right. Ah, well. Happens. But as usual, self-fulfilling prophecy, I say I get greedy and I pay for it, and lo and behold, I got greedy and I paid for it. Nothing new here. Nothing new here at all. Make a mild mic adjustment. Nah. No. No. Maybe. sure. Is that a street sweeper or something? Hang on. Something very loud, very close. Yep, just a street sweeper. Nothing to be alarmed about. Just taking its very, very sweet time getting across, so I got a little confused. Because usually they go by a little quicker than that, so I'm like, are they stuck or something? But I think they're just going around all the people parked all up and down that road. So it's taking them a little longer to do their job. It also was, like, wildly windy last night. To the point where I thought one of the trees out back was going to come down. But nothing bad happened. But that's probably why the street sweeper's out, is fixing all the shit that got thrown all over. Clearing the worst of it out of the road and all that. So why they waited till 1:30 in the afternoon to do it is beyond me. You'd think they'd want to do that earlier on, so nobody would be out and about. But I suppose, by the same token, if they did it early, then everybody would be getting up to go to their early shifts at work and all of that. Or people would be parked in more places because they hadn't gone yet. There's thousands of layers to that. In the end, doesn't matter. Let's take the high road today. I don't usually take the high road on this map. Because half the time it screws me over. Especially with people like this who want to just hover in front of me the entire goddamn time, because they don't know where they want to go. It's like going to the damn grocery store, I swear. Everybody wants to just futz about and do nothing useful. I'm gonna get denied by this. Yep. Just immediately lose consciousness upon contact with it. Fuck it. Rhino, be chill. I'm not here. That up. There we go. Boing. Bang. Yep, that one was a little behind because I took a different route than I'm used to and I fucked it up. But it's fine, we qualified. Of course, had that been extreme, we would have died. But that's the risk you take. Sometimes you gotta push your luck to be better. Doesn't help that, you know, I play this at best once a week these days, so the rust can be a factor. Not a lot, of course, because I'd have to be out for months to get really rusty. Now, is it gonna be one rhino or three? I'm assuming three since it's a really early one. Yep, three so they can thin the herd. This is gonna be nasty. I don't know if I'm gonna live through this. Because I really don't get a choice. Yeah, I figured if I just stood there for a bit, they wouldn't really lock on to me much. The clap was the rhino call! No, 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 no. They did not appreciate my dance. Dive, dive, dive! Wooga, wooga. Thank you for taking that hit from me, Mr. Rhino. You are the real MVP. No, 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 don't change your mind. Oh, there's getting to be a lot less targets for them to choose now. I am so glad I chose to move in 2 directions at once. If I had chosen to just go one direction there, I would have died. Eek. Eek, I say. What? Okay. Final time. Huh. A lot of people died there. Is this gonna be the anti-grav roll-off, or is this regular? I missed the one with just 2 rollers and the big anti-grav pit in the middle. It was so fun to throw people down the pit. Oh, it's just this again. Sad. Give me back my anti-grav roll-off. I caused so much problem. Don't get me wrong, I can cause problems here too, just not as easily. Because you can't just grab people as they go to jump across and bin them immediately. Uh-oh, Seagull's gunning for me. Fuck you and crab claws. Hi. You might want to move. Hi. I'm back again. You can't get rid of me that easily. Fuck you. Meet the donut. This one's just chilling. I like what they're doing here. They're just hanging out, having a great time, watching everybody else flail around. I may or may not have pushed him into the goo. I don't know if I actually made contact, but I was trying to do it, and then he went in the goo, so I'm gonna take credit for it whether I actually succeeded or not, because the intention was there. I tried to catch her out of the air and dunk her, but it didn't work out. Uh-oh. Eek! Okay, worked out. You seagull. Oh, that's a fast boy. Oh, it go fast now. Oh, I forgot the pattern. No! It's the same one, too. I got caught on that same one 3 times in a row. Because I kept forgetting, because I was too locked on to try to kill people. I swear if that seagull wins, I'm gonna be upset. I'm actually gonna watch this play out, because I want to see if the seagull's the one who wins. Nope. The one who was calm the whole time won the game, as expected. Okay. The curse is broken. I didn't choose who won by attacking and failing. That's all I needed to know. Still, we almost won that final. If I had fucked around a little less, we probably would have been fine. I'm actually gonna set it to only extreme for a round just to make sure we get one. Because I know once I start getting some people in to play, they're not gonna want to do extreme. Very few people that I play with like to do extreme, aside from myself. Because most of them are like, oh god, why? And then we don't do it. Unless I slip it in and people don't see me do it. Then they yell at me when it pops up. And it's very hard to claim a misclick when you're cackling maniacally. But on the bright side, Extreme goes very, very quick, since half the lobby tends to die on the first round. With or without my assistance. I'm gonna be bold. Oh, a lot of other people paid for similar boldness, I think. Nudge the cat off the ledge. Probably want to calm the hell down now, though, now that a chunk of people are dead. Because part of why I rushed that first one is to encourage other people to try to do it too. And then when they try and fail, I can laugh. Of course, I said I was gonna calm the hell down, and what do? I just rush. Once again, proving that I don't take my own advice. Ever. Okay, chill. This is basically a gimme now. There we go. First place on Extreme Big Fans. Because everyone who was competing with me fell to their death. Some of which my fault. I feel like if I added a quote command, most of my quotes would come from this game, probably, just because I say horrible things in or out of context in this game all the time. It's like, yeah, I killed most of my competition. What are you gonna do about it? Ooh. You'll notice we're down to like 14 people already. First round from 60 to 14. Is that timer is also brutal in Extreme, and I love it. This is where people go to go faster. Because if you don't learn to go faster, you're dead. But you've got to be consciously faster. You're not like taking huge stupid risks. You've got to make big gambles, just not bad gambles. He just tried to kill me. He was trying to edge me out and push me into the goo. And I don't appreciate that. As long as you can hit the right timing, this map is actually pretty easy. You just zip right on through and nothing bad happens to you. Provided nobody messes with you. After all, it's not about being the first one, it's just about not being the last one on this map. Game plan is survive. Right timing. Oh, you son of a bitch! You wanna fucking do that? Here, you go down there too. You will fucking pay for your sins. I'm not afraid to karma people. In fact, I think he died for it. I don't see him. Oh no, there he is. He's bringing up the rear. He ain't dead. Despite my best efforts. But he's behind me, and that's all that matters to me. I could have turned around and tried to chuck him off the edge, but that would have been risking my own life. Yeah, I like that. Small gremlin's like, the hell? I'm just gonna stand here now. Fuck you. do the swim while I wait for the last guy to get here, and I'm gonna try and do the same thing to him. Look at this cycle of hatred that just happens in this game. Somebody messed with him, so he just waits for the next guy and messes with them. And then dies. Interesting. What? What is happening? I am confusion. Okay, now you're just wasting everybody's time. Come on now. I thought he was trying to climb the fence to jump to his death, and I'm like, why? Why are you like this? 2 people died on Slime Climb. This is the kind of player you get in the extreme modes. They can handle Slime Climb just fine. Whereas in most of the regular lobbies, Slime Climb wipes a bunch of people out. I'm not saying that the people that play Extreme are better players, but they learn to play differently, is they have the risk of death everywhere they go. They have to play a little more cautiously in some places. As you'll notice, we didn't have nearly as many people dying to trying to take the shortcut at the beginning, for example. It's a shortcut, you can take it and it works okay, but it has a very high chance of killing half the people that go for it because they get stuck. You better believe if I get another shot at Jacket, I'm gonna kill him. Because he tried to kill me. And sure, turnabout's fair play, I tried to kill him back, but I still feel like it's due that I finish the job. There we go, all about that timing. I fucked that up. You die. I'm gunning for him. I don't care. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Made it. Like, there's just a certain satisfaction I get from being a monster in this game, and I cannot put my finger on it completely, but it's just so much more fun. Like, I know part of it is, like I talked about when I was playing this before, where the fact that there is very minimal consequences. Like, sure, I knock somebody out of the game, then they just load back up and do it again. It's not like they're losing much. They lost maybe a few minutes. Oh, boo-hoo. So I don't have to feel bad about destroying people. And if I fuck up and die for it, I'm gone for a minute or two and I come back again. It's fine. I think that's why out of all the more or less competitive games that there are out there, this one bothers me the least when I get screwed, because it just doesn't matter. Just gonna cause some fuckery on this floor, and then I'm gonna continue to go down a bit more. Since I don't have a team this time, I'm not gonna go maximum murder hole down at the very bottom, because then I'm not gonna survive doing it. I'm basically just aiming to cause fuckery to make sure everybody else goes down. Ah, the momentum was wrong. I would have been fine if I dove sooner, but I didn't realize I wasn't making it until too late. If I can just cut him off from my lands over here, that'd be great. Because then I can just kind of sequester myself. Never mind. Everybody and their mother fell on my side of the goddamn... Did they raise the edges on those? Because I swear I'm hitting the edges more than I'm used to. It may just be that I'm not being as attentive or active as I usually am on this map. Though then again, I usually also just go straight for self-destruct, so... maybe that's the problem. Maybe my perspective's just fucked today, I don't know. Because I'm missing a lot of jumps I feel like I would make, so I think my vision's just giving me a bad day here. Wow, there's way too many people down here. Nope. Oh well. The whole lobby ended up down on that floor at the same time, I think, because of our shenanigans with the handful of us that were on those lower floors. Yeah, literally everybody is on this floor. It comes down to who can maintain in the most land. This is the fun hex right here, where everybody's down on the bottom floor and everybody's just trying their damnedest to survive. None of that hiding up like 4 floors up with no competition. Nah, none of that. Everybody's forced to fight for real. I think that's that's either a really old or a new win animation, because I don't remember ever seeing it. And I say really old because I might have forgotten it. But I definitely have not seen that one in a while, if it is old. If it's new, well then, it's new. Shork. But yeah, that right there is what's so satisfying about Extreme. It's just fast. You want a lobby that you're gonna be in and out quick? Go for Extreme. You will be in and out fast. Whether you win or lose, you'll be in and out fast. Because you'll either die immediately in a round and you're like, oh, I'm done, I can leave. And then you just start again, or everybody gets eliminated fast along the way and you just zoom right on to finals. Huh. Okay. Those fans are gonna kill people. So I think what I might want to do is actually play this one a little smarter than I did last time. I say as I do the same thing again. You son of a bitch! Well, that one's over quickly. I went for the dive and somebody grabbed me right as I left the ground, so I just got dunked. And don't get me wrong, I deserve it. I absolutely deserved that. We're just gonna go again without changing costumes since we didn't even leave a single round. I knew I was gonna pay for that one of the times I did it. And I have terrible karma in this game because I am always such a problem. So I can't even be mad when somebody kills me. Because it's the same thing I would have done. If I were them, I would have killed me too. So it's fine. I get that brief second of fuck you, and then it's done. We're good. We move on. You know how that is. All good, all through, we move on. But that's what I mean. You're just in, out, go, 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 go. Makes for nice snappy rounds as opposed to some of them that can take a while to finish. If somebody like gets stuck somewhere and can't climb out or something like that happens. But you can still get stuck on some of these maps, don't get me wrong. It's just less likely, because these are meant to be faster. I got crowded out hard on that one, but we recovered. Those mid-air grabs fuck with me every time, because I still haven't figured out how people do those so well. That's the one thing I'm still working on out of this game, is how to do mid-air grabbing properly. Because you can definitely raise your arms and grab, I just can't seem to get the same kind of stopping power some people do. I'm wondering if there's a trick that I just haven't figured out. Which there almost certainly is, don't get me wrong. Oh, for fuck's sake. We might get eliminated on this one just because this trapeze is being a son of a bitch, and people are crowding like absolute monsters. Nope. Nobody else can go up there, or if I sit there. That helps keep me from getting crowded out as bad. Oh no. We still have a decent chance, though. We're not out of the woods yet. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Just the timing was all bad at that point, but we made it. It's okay. Which, that right there's the big killer in Fall Guys in general, is getting crowded out of things. If like 20 people are all stacked on something, just don't even bother. I'm stubborn and stupid, so I'll keep trying at it. And that's why you don't slide down there. Is one bad bounce and you go to hell. In fact, that's the guy that was right next to me. See this guy to my right? He dead. Yeah, that guy, Patrick. That one, the one you're looking at. He's dead now. How does that make you feel? You're dead inside. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, there's gonna be a casualty count on the end of this one. That final springboard can be a real pain. Which is funny, because when this first came out, I don't remember those springboards being that bad. And then after I saw somebody have a problem with that springboard, ever since then I see it happening all the time, and it happens to me sometimes. And I just don't know where the physics on those springboards suddenly went wrong, but apparently they did. Either that or just becoming aware of it's a curse and you just get stuck with it for eternity ever after. Don't know. And like, look at this! Everybody's somehow faster than me, so I get crowded back at this point. And they're not doing anything special that I can tell, they're just running. But they happen to be running faster than me. And I just don't understand it. Like, I know you can build momentum up when you're running a little bit, so you can actually go faster. But you have to be running for a little bit before it really builds up. Control that one. I could have gone full ham, but more often than not, that throws me down the hole. Okay, we're gonna want to be gentlemen about this one, otherwise we're probably gonna die a miserable death. Wait for it. Made it. There was a narrow window there. You'll notice the guy that went in at the same time I did died. Is they were just a hair behind me, and that's all it took for the swinger to hit them instead of me. Risky. Yep. Dead for it. I think they thought it was going to swing back a bit quicker than it did. Or they just didn't pay attention to it at all. But either way, you'll notice we're already down to 15. Half the lobby died on that map. Well, half of the remaining half. Now, this is either a big final or further limiting. Okay. We should make it through this one again. Though, we seem to be up against some pretty good people in this one, because they got through the first round pretty quick. And they survived the one we survived. All I gotta do is just not be too slow. Which is just mostly gonna rely on not making more than like one mistake. As long as nobody else makes mistakes, one mistake will be a killer. So it looks like enough other people are making at least one mistake each. We should be okay. As long as I don't do anything too stupid. Oh, we went to this one, huh? That's okay. Not one I particularly like, but it's not a hard one to get through. I like the one with the bounce pads on it more because I can skip through it pretty quick. This one's usually not too bad either, because you just traipse on through the donuts. There we go. Nice and smooth. I really expected there to be a grab attempt there. Are you gonna... You aren't going for the trapeze. I didn't think so. I was pretty sure they weren't gonna be that crazy, even though they're Gold Wolf, which means they played this game a lot. I think either they got nervous because they knew somebody was behind them, or they thought better of gambling on the trapeze, not dropping them. Because occasionally I've had your hands just let go of the trapeze without you agreeing to let go. So you just fall. And then you die. Okay. We'll just keep that for now. Okay. It's final time again. And I assume it's gonna be Hex again, probably. Because Extreme seems to like putting us on Hex. Oh no, Kraken Slam. Okay. I think I've won this once or twice, and usually it's been because I threw my opponent into the water. Rather than waiting for something to happen, I just grabbed them and dragged them into the water. But I am Shork. I have home field advantage. Well, Cthulhu probably has home field advantage here too, so I probably should target him first. You're just gonna stand here. I'm gonna make life a living hell for you. Or he's just gonna bin himself? Okay, he just jumped into the water. I don't know how to feel about what happened there. Ah, he got me. I knew I was taking a risk going for the jump away, but I thought I could manage to sneak loose of him and get away from him. Because the plan was I was actually going to bait him into trying to grab me and then falling in. But he's a better grabber than I thought. Ooh, I like that. I like that play. He did pay for his sins already, though, so I'm gonna get... let's watch the YouTube one here. Let's watch that. I'm assuming they've got a strategy in mind, and that's why they're back in the corner. Yeah, because it's hard for people to get to them without having to go through all the tentacles. So it's harder for somebody to attack them. And as long as they just time the two tentacles that are there with them, they're pretty safe. The only real risk they've got, aside from fucking up the jump there like they did, is if that section they're on starts turning, they're going to be in trouble, because they're going to have a lot to climb through. Worked out for them, because it turned in a favorable direction. And the tentacles happen to all leave at a good time. It's just them and the Gold Wolf now. And it's all going to be down to who has a bad bounce. Oh, he's going home. Now his home's sinking again immediately. The jump spam is weird, though. I don't entirely understand why they're mashing so hard. I get that it's making them hard to grab, but it's also probably really fucking with their momentum and timing and everything. We might be here a while. Because they're both doing really well. So I appreciate the fact that both of them are continuing to fight, rather than them both going to different spots and hiding. Which is why I'm still watching this. Nope, they've gone to their corners now. I think they might have realized that they're evenly matched. So the brawl isn't helping anybody. Oop. It might be over. No? Oh, they're all going now. Oh, that's clever. It didn't work, but that was clever. He went and stood on the side of the rotating section. Okay. Part of why I sat there and watched that is I never see Crack and Slam go past the first few minutes. So seeing how it actually goes toward the end is actually helpful. You know what? This is just disconcerting and horrifying enough that I'm gonna go with it. And we'll go ahead and rotate regular solos back in. I'm not doing Fall Ball Cup because fuck that. If there's any event I genuinely dislike, it's Fall Ball. Because, honestly, I just get so frustrated with it. Because it's a team-dependent one, and team-dependent ones tend to be annoying. It's just very hard to... Well, for lack of a better way, it's very hard to control how those play out. Because you have way too many variables you need to count on at that point. That was a very small lobby it just put us in. I think it stopped at 39? Which I guess is why it threw us into Puzzle Path. It's the only way it can cut up that number in a way that the game can process well. I mean, if people believe that one, I'll go with it. Yep. Okay. Hear people going in one. They're thinking that? Okay. It worked. There was just so much clutter on that last one, I couldn't even really look around. That looks right. You think so? Oh, I almost got screw-jobbed on that one. It faced me the wrong fucking way for some reason. Getting tired of YouTube putting goddamn Windows notifications out on me. I turned that off, I would like to note, and it turned itself back on again. No matter how many times I get rid of it, it comes back. You know, when we get rounds like this, I feel like I never left Extreme, because it's basically the same situation. You fall in the goo and you're dead. It's a hell of a thing. if that's the same Lava Cthulhu we had before. I didn't actually check names before. Might have been. Because, like, when I pull up names, I'm usually checking a couple specific skins I'm seeing because they look familiar. And I'm wondering if it's the same person I saw before. But I didn't check that particular one the last time I pulled that open. Because, you know, there's a lot of names to check all at once. And so usually there's like 12 people on screen at a minimum. And a lot of the time. Oh, that thing wants blood. I'm gonna be chill this time because I don't want to get eaten. I wanted to go to the other side, but it's like, if I push my luck on that, I'm probably gonna get screwed. Spin. 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 Oh. We just ruined that for everybody else. Ice cream cone, be chill. Thank you. If he started anything, I was gonna dive on him and try to take us both down. Rushing this part really doesn't actually help anything. Look here, you. Dive helmet, you're gonna pay for your sins. I hope you know that. I'm gonna make sure you pay. Oh, you son of a bitch. Cut other people off from coming up here after me. That's also a good way to make sure your team qualifies in squads, is if you cut people off at that point so you can zoom up and make sure you get one of the higher ranks. Meanwhile, this guy's gonna waste everybody's fucking time because he's an asshole. I really wish the game would just auto-kill people who idle at the end of the game. Like, I get that there's an achievement for doing it. You know, you do a taunt right before you go through the end. But you don't have to do the longest taunt in the goddamn universe. For the love of God. People are trying to play a game here. I may or may not also be now making sure to target the pink ninja who wasted everyone's time. Nope, you're gonna die for your annoying taunting. You wanna fucking go, mermaid? Huh? You wanna fucking go? Oh, they're together. That's the problem. They're friends. This combination needs to die. Get the fuck out of here. I alternate between pushing people to death and pushing people to safety, so nobody knows what I'm doing. Not even me. Ah, so close. I had to bail out to not die. One of these times I'm just gonna commit and we're both going in the goo. I don't care. I gotta stop running on the bleeding edge of this thing, otherwise it's gonna end up being real bad for me. Ah! I landed on the other guy's head and it fucking bumped me just enough. Okay, all of the people who have offended me died. I'm happy. Oh, the ice cream won? Huh. I couldn't tell who won at the end there. It happened so fast. These matches aren't being super exciting half the time right now. So the energy's kind of like receding back a bit. We got off to a good start, it's just kind of petering off a little. And that's okay. I don't need to be on it the whole time. And today might also just end up being short. I don't know. It really depends on what happens and whether people come in. Yep, it's solo time. Extreme solo time. With 20 less people, so this is gonna be even faster. Whee! Oh, come on, game. Okay, good, good, it's fine. My mojo for the game is definitely a little bit off. I noticed that the last couple times I played. I'm not, like, completely on my game anymore. And I don't really know where I lost it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing bad. I'm just not doing as well as I'm used to. And that sounds like an arrogant thing to say. With me still doing reasonably well. But I'm used to just flying. And it makes me wonder if there's actually some kind of internal matchmaking thing where I'm actually getting matched ideally with higher people, you know, people who have played more. Whereas when I'm in squads and such, maybe it's doing an average, and the average is not as high because I am, of course, the one who's fiended the game the most. Not even considering skill level, just sheer playtime. Oh, that's just sad. Not that they were going to make it either way, because the timer was going to kill them, but that just sucks to just slip off of that and die like that. I've got confused when the sushi roll I was looking down in the bottom left corner at didn't die. Turned out it was a different sushi roll. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. Any crazy nonsense I want to try to do here? Not really. There's just not enough wiggle room on this map, in my opinion, for me to really do anything different. I could try going for the middle, but that's about the only, like, big change I could make to how I play this through. And honestly, going for the middle just would end in tears. It just ain't worth it. And this really isn't a map where you can attack people much, aside from, like, out here where you can, like, grab them into the spinners or something. Like this. Or, like, how that guy turned around and body-checked me, pretty much. You son of a bitch! What? I was fine, and then the game auto-let go. So I got screwed. 'Cause I was gonna come back, angry and ready to kill him, and then the game just said, no, you're actually going to die, even though you didn't press any buttons. That's upsetting. Which, for those wondering, Extreme is also kind of where I learned to be as much of a monster as I am. Because I learned from people like that wait till you jump and then murder you. But I also mellowed out a bit from not playing Extreme as much, because Extreme just wasn't in the rotation much anymore. So I'm nowhere near as about just grabbing people the second they try to jump and all of that. Because honestly, it's also not nearly as exciting a way to get rid of people. I'd rather do crazy things to kill instead of just, oh yeah, you're gonna jump? No, you're not. So don't get me wrong, it can be fun to pull that out on people now and then. I'm just looking for an interesting skin. That one was kind of interesting, but not really what I'm looking for right now. Not as interesting as I would like, but I'll take it. Just so we're not sitting here all day fiddling around. Considering there's a very decent chance that we'll just die again in minutes. So, we'll see. There's also a chance that I'm just getting in my own head again a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Just keeping an eye on things while I'm waiting. I'm starting to feel a weird pressure in my skull, though, so I suspect it's gonna rain or something today. Again. Let me double check the Twitters and such and make sure I'm not missing responses to the post. Nope. Okay. Not missing anything. Very good, very good. Taking it an awful long time to load us in. I realized, it's like, wait, I just started getting really sucked into what I was scrolling through because nothing happened. Why are we still waiting for a server? I'm gonna back out and try again. I feel like something went wrong there. There we go, another extreme round. So, clearly I have to take the gloves off and start actually just binning anybody who goes near me. It has since been proven, what I should have remembered, that everybody in extreme is as bad a gremlin as I am. And they are all out for the blood and the murder. Which I respect. How did somebody die already? They must have just quit out or something. There's no way somebody could have died right then and there. Unless they somehow got over the fence. So that would be impressive. Why'd I do that? You would think I would learn. Okay, good. That isn't the same pink ninja. Otherwise, I was going to have to resume Blood Feud. We might lose out, though, because of just getting knocked back so far because of that fan. Depends on how many people get screwed up. And my whole timing's off now. Well, a lot of people are dying. Maybe we'll be okay. I'm not even sure there's 48 people left alive. Considering the sheer amount of X's popping up on... Yep, it's already gone down below... I think literally that's just showing how many people are left now. Look at that number dive. Die, die, die. Everybody, die, die, die. That was bold. Not sure what they were thinking there. I know what the last thing that went through their head was, though. Their own skull. What the fuck are they doing? People are just fucking around making their own game on that last spinner, and I kind of wish I could have been a part of that. That looked like fun. Just this battle to the death. Poking a couple more people to see if I can get any reactions. I never did turn vibration off on this controller. I meant to do it, and then I just completely didn't even think of it again until it was in my hand going brant, brant, brant at me again, and I'm like, no. God damn it. There's nothing more frustrating on maps like this than the people who don't realize they're not sliding or are just walking to be a pain in the ass, blocking up the damn tubes so you can't get your proper speed going and have fun doing this. Ah! Damn it. I might not make it now because I fucked around with that. We'll see. Shortcut. And we didn't make it even with the shortcut. Because I took the wrong shortcut and I got greedy. If I had cut my losses the first time, I think we would have been okay. I think I would have made it through that. But because I got greedy and tried to go for it twice, it blew up in my face. Which, you know, that's just how it goes. Give me 1 second to adjust something, because I forgot to do it. Specifically, let me pull this into a position where I can keep half an eye on it, so that I know what's going on with that. I don't get any surprises. Put that, like, down there. Yeah. That should do nicely. I'm sitting in a room in my Discord waiting to see if people pop in on me, and I would like to see it when it happens because I'm not gonna get the sound. Because, you know, streamer mode. So rather than have people pop in and try to spook me, I will have my eyes open so no one can surprise me. Of course, they could still catch me while I'm very focused on like one of these extreme rounds or something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So the bitrate has descended into hell again for some reason. I'm starting to wonder if my internet's just having a hell of a time lately or something. It could be Twitch, it could be me, it could be a lot of things. But like once a stream at least, I see that bitrate just go to hell in a handbasket. I'm meaning to go check some things after this to make sure everything's still in order. Hard to say. There must be people just quitting out when they get in or something. Because we got people that are just dying instantly. And I just don't understand it. There's no physical way people could be falling off the map at that part of the map. Because there's no jumping or anything involved. You're literally just walking forward. And if you can't walk forward, I don't know what to tell you. The only reason you should be unable to walk forward is if you got a broken leg or something, and that's understandable. Fuck's sake, people. Could you not just make a conga line of stupid in the middle of everything? I don't want... No! Damn it! I didn't want to go on the second one immediately. I just wanted to do one bounce. And then land. And instead it sent me so far because I tried to steal the jump from the other guy. Because I wanted to fuck him up. Once again, paying for my sins. Nothing new. I'm a little sad we don't have any of the interesting modes active right now. There's no, like, candy stealing or anything like that going on. Clear up some of these other... Oh. Have a response. Really is shaking out to be one of those days that nobody's available for, and that's fine. It just means I do my own rounds for a while, see if something shakes out at some point, and if not, we wrap up and move on. No harm, no foul. I am starting to wonder if I should shake my schedule up a bit again. It's seeming like these Fridays just are not the one. At the very least, you know, maybe pick a different day of the week for community stuff. It seems like Fridays just are not as good a day of the week as I thought they would be for people. A lot of people are busy today, apparently. But, you know, that's fine. People are more than allowed to be busy. That's just how life is. I got no problems with that. It just confuses me that a Friday of all days would be as much of an issue as it is. But, you know, everybody got their own lives and their own schedules. I had no options on that one. I just got crushed into the floor and then sent to hell. Don't get me wrong, part of that was my own fault for not paying full attention to what I was doing, because I got off on that tangent in my head and everything. But, I don't know. This is just weird enough that I'll go with it. And the colors go together somehow, which confuses me. But, you know, that's neither here nor there as well. Seeming like it's just a low day for Fall Guys in general, because we're not even getting full lobbies anymore. Maybe I should change my plan. Weird. I'm not used to the player base being low enough that I consistently am not getting full lobbies. That's weird to me. Like, actually, like, mildly concerning type weird. Like, I'm also considering the concept that there might actually be something wrong as well. You know, I kind of wonder if they're ever going to do an extreme version of this map. You're not really under much threat most of the time unless you do something like this where you're trying to go for the shortcut, which still did not work out. That timing is real ugly. Son of a bitch, trying to knock me off the damn map. There we go. You know, I feel like I've learned this lesson before, and yet here I am again. It is what it is. Actually, no. Doesn't matter. Just thinking out loud. Which, you know, is what my entire job is, basically, these days. But some thoughts don't need to be aired that much. Have I mentioned that airtime might actually be the least favorite of mine? Like, there's a bunch where I say I don't like this map. This one actually genuinely frustrates me. It's just really fucky and not very fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm making bad choices, but that's also because you're kind of bereft of particularly any good choices on this map half the time. And look at this, half of this disc here isn't even in the zone. So you just get fucked again. Just nothing but fuckery in airtime. I just hate it. I can't even say it's because it's challenging, because it really isn't. It's very much either you know where to land and you can manage to stay there, or you don't. And I can't really say it's a skill requirement to get there and stay there. I forget where the good spots are, so I get fucked. Which is why you saw me rotating through a handful of spots, trying to figure out, okay, is this a good place to stay? Not really. Is this a good place to stay? Not really. And it's not even consistent, because I've had plenty of times where I go onto the spinner that everybody was hanging out on that worked for them that time, and I get fucked. Because some of the spawns have a fan on there, for example, that throw you off of there, and you gotta change your mind on that. Like, I would actually rather do the Spotlight Chase one rather than do airtime if I had to do one of those stupid Spotlight ones. And honestly, I don't care for either of them. Because neither of them are very dynamic game modes. They're just like, yep, we're in the glowing gold stuff. Yay. Is the game over now? Awesome. Now we can go on to something interesting. Like, I was digging this rotation at first because it gave me a lot of the race maps I like. But I'm starting to fall off of this rotation a bit because of some of the other things they have popping up a lot in this rotation. Like, I don't know why Speed Slide is popping up so much still. Like, there was a good 4 or 5 rotations in a row where all the sliding stuff was in still, and Puzzle Path and everything. Why are they all still here? I'm pretty sure a lot of people are tired of those by now. Myself included, so why haven't they swapped them out for even some of the older stuff at this point? I would almost take more of the space stuff back, just to have something different. It's like when they had pixel painters in for literally, I want to say like half of this season. Which was just getting out of hand. And that's coming from somebody who likes pixel painters. But I was getting sick of it. And I think it's still in, too. Unless they removed it after the event where they were focusing on it. Which would make sense. One last big hurrah for it. I don't even know what happened to them. They just kind of threw themselves into the abyss. Oh god, anglerfish. Why are you next to me? Be gone, Satan fish. Be gone. I know that I was saying all over Twitter and all up and down that this was going to be a Fall Guys lobby day. At the rate it's going, I might change it up when we hit the 2-hour mark, just because a whole lot of nothing is really coming out of this for me. I'm not digging it as much as I thought I was going to today. I don't know. I think part of it's, like I said, just the rotation we're getting right now is just not doing anything for me. And admittedly, solo Fall Guys just also isn't doing it for me anymore. Used to be able to do it all the time, but I just can't anymore. Same reason I don't play nearly as much as Rise anymore, because I just can't do solo hunting anymore. Kinda just drives me up the wall after a while. Not even that it's difficult, just I get bored. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat them to those. I don't even know. Oh, I should have just stayed. And I hate these bouncers with a passion on this map, because they're such a pain to actually get onto unless you come at them from above. We're gonna be waiting a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and reply to messages while we wait. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Look how long the rest of this match is going on for. Waiting for just the last person to finish. Like, if I can reply to 4 messages in the time it takes people to finish the round out when there was less than 10 people left, there's something wrong. Because I don't even reply to people that fast. Okay, hang on. This is turning around. If this is still in rotation, I'm happy. Happier, anyway. Because nothing will make me sadder in Fall Guys than them taking my bombs away. So I feel like people have gotten more used to this map, so it's nowhere near as chaotic as it was when it was first released. Which, that makes me sad. Because it was a lot of fun when it was just maximum stupid. Because a lot of the time people just camp on the goddamn bomb spawns now, so you can never get to do much. Then there's this shit. Let go of me. We both know this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Oh, for fuck's sake. This. I'll show you how a bomb is thrown. How did that curve away? What? I don't understand. Like, look at this. We all know that as soon as he grabs that bomb, one of us is gonna grab him, and then no bomb for him. Now, same thing's gonna happen to me. You're gonna come say hi to the hammer. No, you are gonna come say hi to the hammer. You are not throwing that bomb. No. I can't have the bomb, no one can. God, this is such an uneventful Blastlantis. I'm just so sad. There we go. Ah, I overshot. God damn it. I got so frustrated waiting for something to happen that I ended up doing something stupid. I think I'm actually just now more frustrated than I was. And this is just a bad trend to be on. I'm gonna go ahead and pull extremes off of there, because I think I'm just gonna get annoyed at them now, with the way my mood's turning. We'll just play it safe. Check something while this loads. About what I figured. Okay. Maybe I'm just at a bad time of day. Maybe. Because we're still not even getting, like, consistent full lobbies still. It's like there's that gap over there. But I did notice even the Epic launcher and such was acting a little weird the last day or two, so maybe it is just a general server issue as well. I don't know. I don't have sufficient information. I am happy to see another different map again, though. That's all I need, is just keep giving me different maps. I don't want to see the same map 30 times in a row. I know that's basically how this game works, but still, There we go. And that's what you get for taunting. The guy that taunted didn't make it. Because if you're gonna taunt right before finishing the race, you gotta make sure not to be in the middle of the crowd when you do it. Otherwise the crowd just pours past you and you lose. And you look like a fool. A fool of a took. Ugh. You had me back up again, game, and now you just put me right back down, huh? Just ruining my day. Aren't you so excited to be sliding on your belly? Hooray! Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they added this mechanic where you can slide. I'm just tired of these maps. These maps just aren't very interesting. Oh my god. It doesn't help that I get real tired of people landing on my fucking head every 5 seconds whenever I try to make any kind of moves on this map, because it just gets so clustered. I think that's another part of the problem with this map, is it just gets so clumpy. So there's very little that you can do to change that either. Because there's very little speed changing when you're sliding, as far as I can tell. Aside from people getting log jammed in and getting in your fucking way, causing you to lose speed. There's not... You know, you basically have people getting in the way and the speed boosters on the ground. Those are your two speed changes. That doesn't really amount to much. There's very little here. At least from where I'm sitting. And maybe that's just a me thing rather than a actual game development and overall everything issue. I don't know. I can never tell. Okay. It's still trying to win me over by giving me back my Blast Lantis and such, it seems. Like, no, don't quit the game. Don't go play something else. No. No, 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 no. So if it's another lame Blast Lantis like the last one was, it probably is gonna be last game and I figure something else out. Oh, God. This becomes the big problem, is the bombs, as I said before, just get so camped out that you get very little life in this round at all. Ah. It also doesn't help that everyone who doesn't go for the bombs finds these annoying little safety nooks they can just jam themselves in forever, and you have a hell of a time unseating them. So again, nothing fucking happens. Okay, good, I got that one. I almost paid for it, but I'll take that just to make something fucking happen on this map. People are just ruining everything I love. Which is so typical, honestly. People ruin so many good things. Ah. Mine. Ah, come on, guys. Throw a pair of balls. I wasn't going to kill you guys with it. See the crowd standing over there? I was gonna throw it at them. We were gonna have fun. No, everybody's gotta be a bunch of fucking fun ruiners around here. So frustrating. I just want to throw a bomb at people. That's so much to ask for. Like, my kill rate on Blastlantis hit the floor at some point. Thank you for the follow, Sophia Johnson, and hello there, how you doing? I'm alright. Getting a little annoyed at how the rotation's going today, but that's just how it is sometimes. How about you? Okay, Swiffler's usually okay. Let's see how this works out for me. My knees. It's always entertaining to me to a degree when it's not annoying how your character just goes stiff as a board if he even gets hit just wrong. Game, please. Don't you do that to me. Don't you do me like that. There we go. Getting the timing back, so I don't need to pay as much attention to this now. We're basically good. Because actually, if you listen to the music and jump in time with the music, you're actually usually pretty safe. You just need to be just a little offbeat. You can't be, like, fully on beat, otherwise you're gonna die. Because you'll be jumping too often. There we go. Nice qualify. This should be final round. Maybe we can turn things around and actually get a crown today. We've come close a couple times, so it might still turn around. Only time will tell. Depends on what final we get. We got 9 people, so there's a bunch of options. Okay. Okay. How do I want to play this? That becomes the question. I usually play this very aggressively, and it doesn't end well for me half the time. Which is fine, but I kind of want to win this time, so I might try to be clever and be chill, at least initially. Because it's the early on aggression that gets me killed. Wait, none of that. None of that weak just hopping in place nonsense. No, this ain't Hexagon. You can't just sit there and do that. I won't allow it. Nope, I'm coming for you again. You're gonna sit there and play the slow game? I'm gonna come kill you. I'm gonna get you. That's right, you better run. Once again, the game screws me on those stupid corners. Because there's just that slight lip to it that you can slide off of so easily. Ah well. Yet again, aggression blows up in my face. Just how it goes. This becomes a question of, do I keep playing Fall Guys or do I switch games? So I've had an itch to play something recently a lot. But I also know I don't have anybody for it. Any better than I'm ending up with people for this, so it becomes a real iffy prospect in my head. But at the same time, I know I can probably find people out there. And do I want to risk it? Do I want to do it? Nah, we'll do this for a little bit longer and then I'll potentially do it. Since the rotations are getting a little nicer. They're not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but at least I'm getting more things I actually enjoy instead of just piles of, hey, go slide around in circles until you finish the map. Only 50 people again. This is what's been weirding me out for the past, like, half hour or so, is consistent incomplete lobbies. Why? What happened? Like, and I'm sure it's something that most of the people playing probably aren't even noticing. But it's just bugging the hell out of me, because I'm like, that's weird. Especially with there's not necessarily a new event going on quite yet, but there's new questing of sorts to get points for and everything, because you do, like, the envelopes and such. But, I don't know. It's always hard to tell what the traffic is going to be on a game. Oh my god. Okay. No high road for me. Go. Which this is the path I usually take anyway, so this is fine by me. As you can see, you just flow through it like nothing. This part always is a pain in my ass though, because those ropes are solid and I hate it. No! Doesn't matter, but I'm annoyed anyway. And there we go. Not as fast as I would have liked because we had a couple fumbles, but we're fine. We made it. That's the important part. Very scatterbrained now, but we'll be fine. I had originally planned this to be like a 5-hour lobby, but I might end up only going for like 2.5 of this and then a half hour of something else or something. Depends on how much it bites for me when we switch. And then I'll wrap and go do something else with my life for the day or something. I don't know. not a big ticket day, apparently. But you know, that's fine. Always on such high alert with these damn rhinos. They love to go after me. Like, I suspect these are yet again another one of those things that are fully locked onto my bad karma in this game. Like, hey, you push a lot of people off at bad times. We're going to crush you. And there it is. I second-guessed the dodge on that one, so I paid for it. I thought if I kept going, it was actually going to aim to my right, because it turned a little bit, but then it locked back on to me and just ran my ass right over. Which, it is what it is. It's how it goes. It is unfortunate, but such is life. Sometimes you get the rhino, and sometimes the rhino gets you. Is what it is. Just checking on a thing or two, making sure everything's up to date still. What should I be? What should I be? No, we did that earlier. No. Sure. That works. Actually gonna get a full lobby this time, or is it going to just go, 40's good enough for you? It's like, I started the session with good energy, and then it just tanked at some point. It's also interesting, because as soon as my energy started tanking, the lobby counts tanked, and that's such a weird coincidence. That's been bugging me this whole time, and I think that's actually what's bugging me about the lobby counts, is the fact that right about the time where I stopped being hyped and energetic like I was for almost the first hour today, the lobby counts just nosedived right after. It's not like any of these are even connected to me at all, so I don't even know why those two things would share a timing. This is what I was talking about before with me getting in my own head, because I'm pretty sure I'm just making something out of nothing in terms of that thought process, but what else am I going to think about when I'm just sliding through all these damn holes? Yeah, that plan didn't work. I had to squeak another point or two out and gain more speed, but since those are directional speed arrows, all that does is throw me the wrong way for what I wanted to do. But I'm also not sure if the double gold is actually worth more than the middle is, because there's a lot of single rings in the middle. So the middle might actually still be worth the same, but you can go through the middle faster? I might have been barking up the wrong tree when I kept advising people to go for the sides. Because there's all these speed arrows that lead into the middle. I guess that would explain why I end up falling behind on this map all the time. It doesn't help that I keep getting these weird launches now, and I keep falling on my head. Oh, here we go. Here's where I lose. Because everybody just suddenly just shoots forward and it's over. All because I got tripped up twice. Which is why I get so tired of Hoop Shoot. I want different maps. But I think it's going to be another couple months before we get any new maps for Fall Guys still. If I'm honest, I think it's going to be at least another month or two. Because they seem to at earliest be doing them like every 5 months. Basically when they do season changes. And I don't know if they're like doing season changes on a timer or if they've got their season changes in mind for when they have enough content for it. I would assume a mix of the two, but I don't know what the reality is on that. Yeah, the average amount of people in these lobbies is still going down. We're now averaging 40. Something's very wrong. And I don't know if the game's just dying out a bit or what. It's very hard to tell. Because, you know, I don't have access to the information to know what's going on with that. I just see the results of it in front of me. It's very possible that this might just be a lull because of the gap between seasons. And the fact that just not a lot is going on with it right now. Because there's no major event to grind for. Ow. God, why? Knack. Poor golden robot. Whee! Yes! It finally worked! I've tried that fan jump so many times, but you have to hit just the right angle in order for it to fully launch you all the way across. I've tried and died doing that so many times because I dive slightly too early and I end up hitting the fist face instead and just going straight down the hole. I don't know what that guy's trying to accomplish. But I may actually need to go back and clip that at launch. Because that was good. Though there's also not that much meaningful anything to that clip, so maybe not. Oh, okay. Took me a second to figure out what one of the skins was, because it was a weird shape compared to what it actually is. But I think it's supposed to be a Toe Jam from Toe Jam and Earl skin, because I think they did add those when the new-ish game for them came out, like, last year or so. But you just never see those skins anywhere. Because I don't think anybody cared when those skins came out, aside from, like, 5 people, myself included. But I didn't get the skin. I think that was one you had to pay for, so I didn't buy it. Because I have no money. I don't know. No. Oh, there's definitely some server issues. I'm seeing some warping. This is right up there with when that one rhino inverted on itself to kill me on this map before. Like, the rhino literally reversed to kill me. Yes! Ha! I got revenge. I rode the rhino's back. Damn it. I paid for it. I shouldn't have been a smartass. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. But I can't help it. It's in my blood to be a smartass. It was a content play, but the content play didn't work out. You know what? This is just weird enough to go with. And there's a kind of like unicorn Demon Slayer skin out now. Doom Slayer skin, rather. Not Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's a whole other fucking thing. This is the other issue. My brain's not really fully here. I thought I had more energy than I did. And it's not working out. But this is also what happens when you go to bed at like 3 a.m., wake back up at 7 a.m., struggle to sleep, and then sleep till I think I got back to sleep till maybe 10? So, technically close to 6 hours of sleep, but not really. Which has definitely caused some problems. So I may have just had, like, the excitement bubble at first, and now the bubbles burst, so that's why I'm, like, kind of just like, yep, I'm here. Doing the thing. Gonna keep on going, yeah. Yeah, woo! But the heart's not really in it. Which is unfortunate, but... nature of the beast and all that. Okay, good, that's not the Triton I got into a fight with before. Whenever I see an uncommon skin, I always get a little nervous. Especially if it's one that I got into a fight with before. So I'd really rather not have the feud continue without me knowing the feud is continuing. Just don't get me wrong, I got no problem with brawling with people. I just need to know that there's a fight happening. I'm having terrible luck today. God damn. And that's not helping the overall energy. The game just being like, you know what, fuck you. Speaking of, I just get deposited over here in front of a shut door again. At least I'm not doing extreme right now where it's fucking me about this much. Like, I could stubbornly just keep going, but I genuinely feel like this is probably not worth beating my head against the wall for. If people suddenly pop in that are interested, I could always go back to this, need be. Yep, we're gonna get screwed because I can't get on top of the flippers at all because the entire lobby was sitting on them. And by the time I climbed up the sides, it wasn't gonna matter. That's a very familiar feeling with this map. It's just like, oh hey, there's absolutely nothing I can do that will lead to a win state here. Yay! So fun. Yeah, I think I am gonna change games. Just is what it is. Today is not one of those days that work out. I don't anticipate this going for long. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find anybody playing this. But I want to at least make good on playing for a while instead of giving up too quickly. Though the rust is going to be real, because I have not played this in, I should have looked at the Steam entry before I clicked it. Probably a year or two. Probably a year or two. At a minimum. Let me just go ahead and get audio sorted out. Because the music in this game is pretty good, but I tend to play with fairly minimal music in this game just so I can focus a little better. But again, the music is really good, so I want you guys to be able to hear it properly. We'll go with something like that and see how that works. I'm going to put that away because I'm not going to need that so badly right now. Oh, is it going to be that way right now? If I have to use keyboard for this, that's also okay. Let me just check the options to see if I'm supposed to switch it in there because it's been so long. Yeah, it's just not detecting the controller at all. Interesting. That's always fun. Like I said, if I have to play this on keyboard, I can. That was actually where I primarily played this originally. I'm gonna hop into a story round for a second, just to remind myself how to play this game. And then we'll go ahead and see about doing the multiplayer. It's showing controller inputs. Let's see if the controller actually works. Nope. Okay. I should be able to recover. This medium AI is not that good. And a little bit of viciousness goes a long way in this game. Unfortunately, not knowing the path also goes a long way. Okay. Controller out of the way so I don't end up knocking it over. Knock everybody back, dump them down the hole. For those who don't know anything about speedrunners, though, I highly recommend this game. It's very good as just a wild party erase. Kind of like Mario Kart, except, as you can see, very different theming and very different way to control it. Okay. I definitely have most of my reflexes intact. It's just a matter of I don't have the map knowledge anymore. So I should be fine with this. Though, more than likely, anybody who's still playing this are going to be in the really fucking high end. So it's going to be a nightmare. But that's kind of fine. It's how you get better at games sometimes, is by getting your ass kicked. Oh, I fucked up bad. Well, that's it for me on that one. There we go. I was just letting that play out so you guys get another look at how the game works while I deal with a message. Just one of those it's a win-win situations, really. As long as I clear those spikes, this is a very good path to take, it seems. You generally want to use that shockwave as like a missile shield and such, but I tend to just get rid of it as a pushback. Also because I'd rather have aggressive items rather than defensive. But that's just my nature as a person. Oh, he had a perfect opportunity on that one. But he can't actually stop me that way. Just trip him right quick, because if you slide into somebody when you're right next to them, you will trip them. I shouldn't have went for that when he was right there. That was a stupid choice on my part. Oh, reflexes! I'm so glad I was able to pull that one back. That would have been just so embarrassing to die to. This is another one of those games that taught me how to be as much of a problem in Fall Guys as I am. You can just be so vicious in this game, and it works so nicely. Okay. Let's go play some actual multiplayer rounds. Now that I've reminded myself how to play. Yep, this is what I usually play with. The beta trail, because I played since the beginning pretty much, and Skullduggery is always fun. Oh, we got a couple people. Ah, they're lagging a bit. Doesn't seem like they're super great, though. So I should be able to compete with this. It looks like a fourth is getting in, too. We might actually be able to have a full lobby for a bit. Oh, nope. They couldn't keep connection. The netcode in this can be a bit spotty, I've noticed. At least in Quick Match. Which is part of why I don't tend to do Quick Match that much, and also Quick Match is just a bit of a cesspool like it is for any game. Ooh, that was a fumble. I don't think there's there. Now, I don't know this map, so I'm gonna have to make this up as I go along. I fucked that up bad. You're not gonna get rid of me that easy. Okay, maybe you are, because you had speed boost left. Okay. I see that meatball. I don't like it. He's gonna save that to fuck somebody up. I fucked up again. Ooh, too early. I fucked up. I fired that way late. God, you can tell the rust is real. This is fine, this is fine. Nope, it's over. I got a better recovery than I thought. I'll go along with whatever they're picking. Missed it. Had a lucky guess on that one. I'm just hanging onto this. Oh. I'm so glad they screwed that jump up. That That was so bad for me. You better dodge that. Gave him plenty of room to avoid that one because I'm playing nice at the moment because I don't know these people, and I don't like being that mean to people I don't know. Oh, that was actually very polite of them. I might have fucked it though. You do want to be swinging as much as you can because swinging is faster, but not by a lot. I was hoping to trip our cosmonaut friend over here up because they are scary. Ah, they know to dodge the hook. That was a really long hook, so I'm not surprised that that didn't play out. But I was hoping. Look at them fucking ride the ball. Son of a bitch. They're really good. Nope, I hooked too early. Okay. Got a recovery. We're okay. And we're dead. This is why I like this game, though. It is just high energy the whole way. Even if you're losing, you might still be able to pull your ass out of the fire. But these two are actually real good. And they might know this map. I don't. I don't know if they do or not. Oop. Did they not realize the match? Oh, I think they realized the match started right as they died. There was a much worse time I could hit somebody with that, but like I said, I'm playing nice at the moment. Getting a feel for these people. The game is giving me what I like, though. Give me all them fireballs. I fucked up real bad. Nope. I should have just thrown the fireball before I got deleted. Oh, well. Man, that rust is real, though. And hopefully the keyboard's not too loud. Oh, they're not actually sitting in that to be nice. They're trying to charge up as much boost as they can. Okay. They're soaking. It is tiny screen battle now, though. Oh. That jump was a killer. The poor deer doesn't know what's happening. Take the high road? Okay, I can take the high road. Oh, I have no boost, though. Fucked it up. I fucked it up again. They have plenty of time to soak, which is going to be the death of me. Fucked it up. I just barely missed. Did a bad job on that one. I do not know this map, and I'm not learning as fast as they are. Probably find a new lobby after this round actually ends in somebody winning. Because the game did mention that it found me another lobby. That was closer to my level. But honestly, I don't feel like I'm behind these people that badly. It's just a matter of I don't know the map. So if we actually went with a standard map, I'd probably be doing just fine. But it looks like these are people that play these custom maps because they played so much of this game, which is how I ended up once I was playing this a ton, is I went with, like, nothing but custom maps after a while. Nope, I missed it. I didn't have the camera angle to see it. Okay, he's actually going along at a pretty good clip now that he's caught up with everybody. Punk, punk, punk. Well... do we just leave them? What do you guys want to do? I'm just slowly inching further to the right. There we go, we came to a consensus. Nope. And that's what happens when way too many people just build up way too much of a speed boost sitting there. Is it just turns nasty instantly. I don't know what happened to them, though. They just kind of weren't there anymore. But this is ending this round one way or the other. But no, this is one of the games I really, really like. But I also know that it's just pretty dead. Which is why I don't stream it. And I haven't touched it in a while. I'm gonna try to get a different lobby. Pop out and try to get a different group. Now we got the one that didn't make it last time, and they're gone. Okay, we got another different batch. Let's see how this group is. Okay, playing that way, that's okay. And they don't seem like, oh my god, good, so these should be fine. Like, don't get me wrong, the other ones weren't showing insane skill initially either, so this could blow up in my face, but this seems more chill compared to the last one. Mostly because these guys don't have crazy skins or anything to show me that they've played a ton of this game. Though they may also have played a lot. Just gonna hang time that one a little bit. And yes, I am just saving this hook for if somebody fucks with me. Somebody fucks around and finds out. Because again, I'm not being super brutal because there's no point in that. These two seem newer, so I'm trying to, like, help them get better by not just brutalizing them right out the gate. Besides, we're here to play a game, not sit here and just crunch. Whee! But if they keep going for those fireballs at me, it's not gonna end well for them. Whoop.
Was that a little mean? Yes. Was that funny? Yes. Oh, this one does know what they're doing. Okay. Return fire! Oh, they got me with the hook. Okay. Okay. Oh, my finger slipped. This might be the end because my finger slipped off the button. I missed the hook. Got him. Respect. Always be polite to the other players. No need to be a toxic pain in the ass. Double! Ah, I deserve those boxes. That was a greedy move on my part. Spending so much time with no boost, it's really a problem. Meatball, ravioli, meat. I tried to go for the speed hook straight through there. Because if you line that up, you can just hook straight up through the hole. You know, it's just you and I again, huh? Okay. We're really doing this shit again? Okay. Good try, good try. Ah, he got the item out from under me. I wanted that. Good dodge, good dodge. Full respect for people who know how to dodge. Game's really just giving me the same weapons over and over again. And I don't mind, because it's mostly weapons I like. It may also be fucking with my head slightly, because... For those who don't know, because why would you know? I spent the majority of my time playing this game as Cosmonaut. So seeing a Cosmonaut in front of me is messing with my head a bit, because I'm like, that should be me. But it isn't me. Why is the me trying to kill me? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, speaking of unfortunate. Yep, I fucked that one up bad. I almost had a clean sweep and I fucking screwed it. I hammered on the brakes because I saw that they got screwed trying to be nice, so I'm like, nah, let's be polite and give them a chance to get their feet under them. I did a real dumb on that one. That's just an amazingly bad move on my part. I didn't expect the missile to turn back down so quick. That's for all the times they froze my ass. Y'all probably saw the slight hesitation there I had, where I was like, I'm gonna try to give him a chance to catch. Bonk. Do that to delay them to buy time for me to grab an item. Tackle. I didn't need the item. Why'd I fucking habitually go for the item? I'm a greedy bastard. Yeah, just burn that. That makes sense. I remembered that there was a hook point there, but it was not a good choice. full respect. These guys are actually pretty good. They're still in the learning phase, I think, but they're getting there. Like, they are definitely more appropriate for my skill level. That much is for sure. Because they make the same kind of fumbles I do. Yeep! Just the direct face crate drops are my favorite thing to do, though. No! Hit the deck! Nope, right back at you, buddy. Oh, the karma boxes, no! But no, the Cosmonaut's definitely the bigger threat of the two. Yeep. That was not a good place for the ice because of the fact that there was the booster there. Which is why I didn't fire mine off in response. It's me. Wow, we managed to miss him with both of those. That's kind of sad. Nope. I mistimed that real bad. That was embarrassing. That's not the item I needed right now. Save the boost because he's not actually going to get that much of a lead on me. Throw him over the speed boost. Thank you. Kill his momentum again. I feel like I should have died by going too high there. Ah! I conserved my boost too long. Oh, the fireball was still there. Also, there's a certain amount of karma for me saying that the Cosmonaut was the bigger threat and then I lose to the speedrunner. Just show him I do know that he's annoying and I'm gonna deal with him. Eek. Zoom. And that's what I save my boosts for, is for when I fall behind like that and I need to fix. This is a very good recovery mechanic as long as you remember you have it. I suspect I'm gonna get targeted with those hooks a lot more now. Now that I'm showing my teeth a little bit more. I should have went low for the boost. That was foolish of me. So that. Let's see if we can make some ground. Yeah. You don't have to necessarily slow down the guy in the middle. You need to slow down the one in the front, because that's what's mostly controlling the camera speed. This level's pretty vertical, so it's hard to get a good angle for getting the beam on both people. I wanted both. I wanted both really badly. Ooh, he almost got that hook. I would have actually been impressed if that hook landed. Well, actually, impressed, or would I have been disappointed in the speedrunner? I don't know. It could be either, really. Ooh, look at you go. I knew you were gonna botch it eventually. Ooh, he dodged my hook, okay. He's got his own, so I gotta be careful. He knows how to dodge, though, so credit for that. Yeah, that was a bad spot for that missile. I see I wasn't the only one with that idea. This is fine. Karma to hook! For those who are wondering if I took that missile on purpose, the answer would be yes. Because I knew it would throw me way back, and I would have time to hook him and screw his whole day. Some mistakes are not actually mistakes. Oh, the box fucked my hook. These vertical sections are where I shine. So I can recover pretty well in these. Nope, I knew you had that ice. These guys are a good match, though. I like these guys. They make for a good fight. Ooh, you want to play like that, huh? Okay. I'm definitely getting a little bit of heat on me. That's the thing, this game feels so well balanced. As long as there's not a big skill gulf between the people playing. As soon as there's a skill gulf, it starts feeling real wacky and out of balance. These guys are pretty close to where I'm at in this game with my rust. Nope, that was a bad place to try to hook. There's a lot of little tricks you can learn to conserve your momentum the most in this game, and I've never quite mastered them, even when I was playing this a ton. But I know a couple tricks. Nope. I couldn't hook that corner tight enough. Because if you could have done a just hard drop straight down, I could have slipped through that crack, but there just wasn't room for it. Ooh. Taking the high road mostly to stay away from getting tripped and attacked by them. There we go, even things out a little bit. Just the synchronized moves you make when 3 or 4 people are all stacked together, it just gets to look so cool. Ow. We had no room to dodge that one, it just landed in a real awkward spot. That's what you get for missiling me. I was bringing that missile back to him. How did I trip? Huh. I think he might have actually tripped me on his way in. And I just didn't catch it in time. Rude. I botched that landing. If he makes it up through that gap, it's a lot harder to get past there. Which is why I shut the door in his face all the time. I reflexively shot back. Ooh, he got rid of the hook. Okay, good for him. Can't get rid of me that easily. All that did was close the gap in my favor. I shouldn't have went for that. Because sometimes I just double tap jump and it screws up everything. Yeah, he's trying to get rid of me real hard now. There it is. Whee! I might cuck myself with that box later if I ain't careful. Whoop. I tried to do a quick spin using my super speed. Didn't work out. Ooh, that's a good freeze. It ain't gonna work out for him though, because I got a bomb. With his name on it for that. There we go, that's what I tried to do. And they slammed the door in my face. Yep, that's about right. Place your bets, is that box gonna blow up in my face? Oh! Frozen and then hooked. That's just brutal. Ah, the camera went just enough to keep them in this. Damn it. There we go. Full respect. These are some good fights here. Ah! No! I will not be killed so easily. I'll be killed this easily, apparently. Yep, that's it. Those boosters are killer. Ooh? This might not be over, though. Ooh? Ooh, if that was a smoother dive, that would have actually been fine. He would have actually won that. Instead, I think Superior might lose here. Could still very much go either way. Ooh, there's the crucial fumble. The same one I keep making. Because all he's got to do is, yeah, hit that booster at the right time. Oh, God. As you can see, the unlock system's a little fucky. I'm gonna get out of this lobby, though. This is a good group, but I think I've had my fill. Do I raid at all today? Nah, I think we'll call it good. Thanks to those who hung out for this one. Sorry that the energy ended up a bit off today and it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I know that happens sometimes, and I shouldn't beat myself up over it, but really just was a bit of a flop today. Not ideal, but it is what it is. I hope y'all have a good one, and I will see you back tomorrow for... I still didn't decide what I was going to do tomorrow, because I've backed off of continuing Anomaly, mostly, I think. But yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good one and all of that good stuff. I'll see you Monday guaranteed as well. Bye.